Here I have used crossed buttonhole. It's a hybrid between cross stitch and buttonhole stitch. You could probably invent the stitch yourself now that I've told you that. Think in terms of two parallel lines when you're learning it. I'm bringing the thread up on the bottom line. And to make the cross, I'm going to start really the way you'd start triangle buttonhole, so try not to get them confused. I'm coming out at a diagonal over the bottom working thread. So now really there's only one other way to go if you're going to try to make a buttonhole and get a cross in it. You come to the left on the top line and come out over the working thread like so, underneath where this was. So it's like a little open box that you've got the buttonhole thread on the bottom and the cross in the top. Again, we're coming top line at a diagonal over the working thread. Now we're going to finish the little X shape of the cross like so. And this is a really fun stitch for just adding a border or just some interesting architectural detail, or just throw a little motif, a decorative motif anywhere. It creates open spaces and closed spaces that you can fill with other stitches if you like. So that was it. Right-handed, doing it left-handed. We're coming on the top line, again, going at a diagonal down to the bottom line, coming out over the working thread. Now back to the top line, just stitching the other diagonal, again over the working thread. Notice how sometimes it's nice to use your offhand to corral the stitches a little bit. I'm using my right hand to keep track of where my loop is. And there's the first leg of the cross. Now these meet up, and I'm going to get the second leg of the cross over my working thread. And when you're finished, you just sink it down to the back, and you need that to anchor your final stitch.